This is one that's hard for me to comprehend. Here's this doctor who is working on a $1.5 billion deal in the Atlanta CDC office. And she and her night guard boyfriend are alleged to have molested some child and also been engaged in bestiality, especially her. And, you know, she's going to be losing her job and she's charged with a serious crime and so forth. And you just wonder how somebody could be a doctor, got a big position in government, and end up doing something as stupid as that. Now, I don't know the molestation of the child, whether it was sexual or what, but I mean, I just don't understand how a pervert gonna, you know, find a child to be sexually, you know, gratifying or satisfying. And just recently there was an article that in Brazil, many men are having penis cancer, and it's because they're having sex with animals, and they're thinking it's because of the excrement and the vagina and all that, and all the secretions that probably causing the cells to go, you know, with the cancer situation. I'm just wondering whether she, working for the CDC, wasn't doing an experiment, whether she wants to see if she could have sex with an animal and don't get cancer in the, you know, vagina or in the uterus or whatever. And maybe she has some immunology strategy that she is trying to propose. So maybe we need to ask her clearly, do you have a strategy? And if not, well, proceed with the criminal matter, because, I mean, she has something that's really going to work. Then perhaps we could forego that criminal matter since cancer is so deadly and we'd like to solve the problem. But so far, there seems to be no explanation for her bestiality and her child molestation. So you go back to find out now. Maybe in high school she was very high IQ'd. But, I mean, folks are learning how to skew this test and how to play games with it. We are assuming that when somebody scores high on an IQ test, it's showing that they have full marbles, all the marbles are straight. But it's just, you know, easy. But when they go into university and college now, they're demonstrating that they don't have that continuity. And I think that, you know, if you're intelligent as a child, you're going to be intelligent for the rest of your life. I mean, that's the assumption you'll have, because if you can put these people who, as children, show brilliance and intelligence into a program where they're going to become a doctor and they're going to hope to be in the upper class and the ruling class and all that stuff, and then later on they're going to change to be morons, then it's kind of a problem. So we either got to go and review again the type of people we are allowing to get into graduate studies, graduate you know, programs, and graduating with these graduate degrees, getting high jobs and just doing stupid stuff. It's time that we start looking at people not from a racial point of view, but from who truly are gifted. I remember in Florida there was this young boy who, black and gifted, he was in the gifted class, and this teacher harassing him to death. You're not finishing the work, I'm going to get rid of you with the program. But apparently the guy was living with his grandmother, his parents, I don't know what's their problem, and so on. And you know, he's trying, but she's on his case, man. She can get him out of there, and she's going to put in, you know, a white boy and a white girl and so on, and then they can keep up the charade. Even if they don't do the work, they're going to excuse it. Because I recall working at Winn-Dixie in Florida, this grocery store. I was a dairy manager, and I don't have a lot of experience in the dairy area, and they would train me. Okay, they would go around looking on the shelf and see if they find expired items, and they'll call the whole world, go on the loudspeaker and call the manager to come down. Hey, look, these are on the expired stuff here. And one of the managers told me that it's okay with that product, it's okay to have it out there, but yet the next one come down and say, you got to get out of here, man. You know, there's a problem. Now there's a white guy that succeeded me, and the same quality control person would go around, but when she finds it, she takes it off and puts it away. She isn't calling them on the thing, you see what I'm saying? And this white guy, I understand, he used to go to school on the bus with a wheelchair, the blue bus, the handicapped student thing. And you know what I mean? So, unless this world becomes fair, somebody's going to end up, you know, causing themselves grief when they could have avoided it. Because if I have a business, and my children basically are just playing games, and I have to use the big bucks in the business to motivate them, and they're not interested, they want to sleep late, smoke, screw, party, and all that stuff. When there's some other race person over there that has the skills and ability, I mean, it's my own interest. It's in my best interest to hire the better person or the best person for the job, because your kids can go there and bankrupt the whole business, and then it's like, oops, everything is done. You might even die from that too, because you don't have the security that you would have had you know, you don't have the wherewithal to take care of your, you know, illnesses and so forth on the road. So folks got to be careful. And this lady at CDC, she is pathetic. I really don't wish things like this to happen to folks. But I mean, you ask yourself, how did she ever come to, you know, fathom or to contemplate, you know, molesting a child and bestiality that, you know, she's caught now and going to lose her whole life and career and end up in jail or whatever.